So obviously, we're here to talk about Tama drums. How long have you been playing Tama drums?
Since I've been drumming. So,
oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
8 years, officially 7 years.
Wow. As a signed artist?
Yeah.
So you've been playing about 8 years and you've been signed for about 7 years?
Yeah.
That happened quick.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Honestly, I have to give, just being in Polyphia really was like the start of, it kind of had the name recognition that kind of helped get my foot in the door. And then when I went to NAMM back in 2016 and met Sam, and we just hit it off, and then I showed him some of my stuff and he dug it, and that just happened.
Great. And then so what would you say, in your opinion, sets sort of Tama drums aside from the other brands?
Everything, literally. First and foremost, just the quality of the drums. They always sound good, no matter what. Like, even we've toured in overseas before, like in Asia and stuff, and I'm just using different kits every day, and different types of kits too. So like one will be a Star Classic, one will be like an Imperial Star or whatever, and but they all will sound great no matter what. You just tune them up and they sound fine. Also, what I really like is the hardware. It's like durable and sturdy, but doesn't weigh 30,000 pounds, and it just works. My favorite thing about Tama is the pedals. I use the Iron Cobra 900, and it's the best pedal I've ever used, hands down. Every time I try different pedals, or I'm like playing on someone else's kit, like one of my friend's kits or something, it makes me miss that 900, that
just
Iron
feels
Cobra.
like home.
Yeah, it's just the best pedal. So,
have you customized anything about your Tama setup, like as we see it now? Have you made any adaptations or anything like that, or is it just as is?
Pretty much as is. I guess, I don't know if this counts, but I don't play with any bottom heads on my toms.
Definitely counts. Why is that? Because surely that gives it more of a concert tom feel.
Right. Well, I like a really punchy, like loud, strong attack. On our albums, we like a real dry, tight drum sound, like real punchy and attacky. And I found that taking off the bottom heads and then really dampening the top heads just really gives you that attack and that punch, like that thundery punch, without all the resonance.
So yeah, that's a Star Classic Maple you're playing in a minute. So that will give that attack that you want, and then without the reso head on it, without the reso head on it, I guess it just gives you that powerful, explosive sound, right?
Yeah, I love it.
So looking slightly further ahead, is there any goals for you as a drummer or a percussionist or a member of Polyphia that you feel like you want to achieve?
With Polyphia, I think not only just me, but as a band, we want to continue pushing the boundaries of what we can do, just experimenting with different genres and trying to do a little bit of everything. So I guess really for me would be to sort of master every style.
What message would you give to young budding drummers coming up through the ranks to inspire them to do what you want to do? What would you say to them?
I would say don't neglect your rudiments. With Polyphia was my background in drumline, because I really had a strong foundation with rudiments, and then the style that we play is very rudiment heavy on the hi-hats. So I do a lot of double stroke rolls and things like that on the hi-hats, and it's very important to have developed those skills. So I would say that when you practice at home, start slow and don't just try to rush through things. It's important to take your time, and I know it's going to be boring and it's going to get annoying, but you just got to stick with it, because that's how you're able to achieve your dreams,
Perfect.
And lastly, I would say play Tama drums.
Yes, correct. Play Tama drums, strongest name in drums, am I right?
You're absolutely right.
Clay Aeschliman, thank you so much for joining us,
for
man. It's
having
been a
me.
proper pleasure.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Thank you.
Pleasure.